Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, we're jumping back into the Kristoff Cigars section today to look at their GC Series Signature. And today's choice will be the GC Signature Robusto. 5.5 by 54. You can already see something going on there, but how about this? Nice little pigtail cap. And the density features a closed foot, as you can see there, hanging out. Brazilian Maduro, a little different. Brazilian Maduro, Dominican binder, and Cuban seed, Dominican, Cuban seed, Honduran, Cuban seed, Nicaraguan filler. Comes in 4 sizes. You can check them out on the blog. 6x60, a Robusto, today's choice, the Torpedo, and a Churchill. Named for owner Glenn Case, GC Signature Series, Glenn Case. So that is sort of the long and the short of it. Why don't we jump right in and see what it's all about? The Kristoff Signature Series Robusto. All right, for the purist out there, it is actually the GC Signature Series. All right, and the Robusto, and it has a nice little feel in the hand. The wrapper is a little rough, but that's okay. It is well rested. As you can look here, this band is easily moved. That's one way you can tell it's rested, dried out, what have you. All right, let's remove the cap. Pretty good draw considering it is a closed foot. And as per usual, there is the pigtail that came off. This may get messy, dangerous, who knows? First flavors are an apricot, very dry nutmeg, a lot of espresso. I believe I would say dark chocolate and espresso. Black pepper at about 7.5. Hints of brown sugar with the apricot. I'm satisfied with that assessment so far. That's how you start. Now it has some sweetness at this point. There is a lot of darkness, a lot of dark notes to it. Espresso, if you say that word, it's another level beyond black coffee. So let's see where we go. Dark, somewhat sweet start. Well, here we are at the first third, and by and large, the cigar is about like it started. The apricot notes have toned down just ever so slightly, but you've got some brown sugar that'll help them out. And there's plenty of dark, unsweetened dark chocolate and espresso. I would say it's a high-grade medium bodied. The finish is actually that apricot to a large degree, and a touch of espresso at the base of those flavors. Pretty good lingering black pepper. This is a very, very, very dark cigar, but it has that apricot sweetness, a little bit of the brown sugar to help it, and the nutmeg is almost a non-issue because you fixate on that apricot flavor, then you get all this darkness, So the nutmeg, as it is not really noticed by the average person, I wouldn't think. But the first third, I would start at 92. It's pretty good. It's very dark, but I like the apricot sweetness. So I just want to see how it transitions through the second third and on so on. So let's see. Here at the end of the second third. And not a lot has changed, except for the strength. I would call it full bodied. Finish is unchanged. The front end notes, by and large, are unchanged. It's other than achieving full bodied, nothing much has changed. There are adequate amounts of apricot and brown sugar notes to counteract those massive espresso notes and unsweetened dark chocolate. The nutmeg is more noticeable now, but it's not really a big deal. But it's not bad. I'm going to maintain 92 and just see what the final third brings, because really nothing's changed except the strength. Down to the end. So let's wrap it up. Well, the dark notes rose. They've been there all along, and they have developed. And the final third is they really jumped up. The sweeter notes are still there, but they are a little bit outmatched. Full bodied, without a doubt. Finish is unchanged. But it sort of got out of scale, and the enjoyability of it dropped a little bit. I'm lowering the final third to 90. It didn't do it in, but it's not, in my opinion, nearly as good as it was in the first third or even at the midpoint. But this is not a bad cigar, and it's quite full bodied, and you got a pretty good burn time out of it. But your overall score is 91.33, so it's not bad at all. So far, the Kristoff Maduros are pretty good. So that'll do it. The Kristoff GC Series, GC Signature Series, Robusto, 91.33.